It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you change your rotation? Do you put him back in the starting lineup? Do you put him on the bench? Do you leave him out of the rotation altogether?
Let's go, you're up. My time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wall dishes to Pierce. And the pass to Seraphin. The rebound by Johnson. James checked in for Johnson.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. 16th in free throw percentage, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And as for his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, there's not much you can fault there.
Shot clock at 5. James kicks to Lowry. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Good, strong move, and not much defense there.
Well, the Toronto Raptors, guys, looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance, perhaps, to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
Here's Wall. It's good. This game is all even. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Lowry passes to James. DeRozan on the wing. James kicks to Patterson. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a 3. That's good. Lowry's got 6.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Wall attacking. It's Pierce on the wing. Pass to Seraphin. Low block shot on the way. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Lowry dishes to James. Toronto working the ball around now. Lets the 3 fly. Patterson can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside, Pierce. Wall passes to Beal. Now the feed to Pierce. He dishes it to Beal. For Washington, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
James kicks to Vasquez. The drive by James. James right side. Misses off the right iron. Here's Sessions. Shot is off.
Coming up next Monday night, February 2nd, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks take on Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Live from Toronto. Make sure to catch it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, Stephen Clark, your thoughts?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Comes in for Butler. Garrett Temple has checked in for Sessions. And John Wall subbed in for Will Bynum. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Amir Johnson is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's James in at the 3 slot.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
DeMar DeRozan is starting to piece it together. I mean, we see him up in his scoring average. He's shooting it better. He's passing the ball with more confidence. He's becoming more efficient. You know, after a big extension from the Raptors, I think they've got to be pleased with his progress.
And the rejection by James. Count the bucket. 7 points for Paul Pierce. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. James dishes to Lowry. Back to James. Baseline try. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. And guys, when you look at DeRozan, where can he take the next step?
Well, he has the physical tools to be an elite perimeter defender. He's made strides, definitely, but you know, he has the potential, I think, to be even better than what he is right now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Outside. Wall. Lets it go from 11. James with the block.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside. It's been a nice game for Pierce. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
On the wing, James. Pierce covering. Clock at 6. A baseline J, and he overshot that one, missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Feeds to Temple. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Temple's got his first bucket of the night. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Brooklyn Nets.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
All with it. 9 points last game out. Humphrey sets a pick for Wall. Passes it to Temple. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And here's James outside. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. But it could have been worse. Our defense was sturdy and held them in check at a couple of key spots. You guys showed me some character when you had to. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Raptors leading by 3.
All right.
Now here's Sessions. 5 points in the game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Bynum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 3. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball.
2 shots. James is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the dish to Hayes. Johnson, the pass to James. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot from free throw range. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ross. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bynum kicks to Sessions. And James pulls it down.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm. Lamont Sessions, a 6'3" combo guard. He's actually pretty good guarding shooting guards. A good strength, especially in his legs, which allows him to stay in front of offensive players.
The Wizards shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. All alone. That's good, and it's Bynum with the assist. Sessions has got 7 points.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Raptors trail by 4. Ross with a screen on Butler. The drive by James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A moment here now to take a look at some of the numbers for Greivis Vasquez. He's averaging 4 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's going through a little bit of a tough time, and how he responds is going to tell us a lot about him.
That's right, Steve. It's a test of character here to me. I mean, we'll see how quickly he can shake off his struggles and start raising his game again. I think he's capable.
Paul Pierce is checked in for the Wizards. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Kevin, DeMar DeRozan, a first-time All-Star in 2014. He's learned from veterans like Kobe the value of watching film. He said, quote, "I'm reading situations better, understanding what I have to do, not just for myself, but the next person on the team. I'm more confident in every decision I make on both ends." Guys, the difference is clearly evident.
Yeah, scoring more efficiently and improving as a passer, Doris. Thanks.
Paul Pierce, at one time a franchise talent and elite.
And
Congratulations.